Alrighty boys, welcome back once again to another video. How you guys doing? Guys, today we're going to be taking a look at one of the most insane team perks in all of Fortnite Save the World. We're going to be taking a look at Blast from the Past and seeing exactly how much potential it has whenever it comes to increasing the damage of melee weapons within this game. And this can range from a power level 1 weapon to a power level 130 weapon. I'm going to be showcasing to you guys the potential of this team perk in the melee department. It is absolutely insane. So how exactly are you going to unlock this team perk? For those of you guys that don't know, we have the event Tales of Beyond going on right now. If you go to the quest line of Tales of Beyond and go on over to your quest page number 3, you'll see the self-care quest where you unlock a character known as Paleo Luna, and she's going to be essential in this build. Essentially, whenever you do unlock Paleo Luna, in turn you unlock Blast from the Past, which really in my opinion doesn't make much sense, as team perks are supposed to be unlocked via mythic heroes, but she's a legendary and she gives a team perk, so we're just going to roll with it. So let's go and take a look at the build that I have for this team perk, because it is going to allow you to take a power level 1 sword into a power level 100 mission and absolutely wreck face with it. So if we take a look at this build right here, of course Paleo Luna will be our commander, as she is essential in this build. If we take a look at the perk that she has, her perk adds 16.5% of current health to melee weapon damage, which is huge for this team perk. For those of you guys that don't know, the team perk will remove all of your shield and increase your health by 200%. Now, the reason that this character is so amazing compared to the other dinosaur characters, let's say that you guys recently watched my video whenever it came to Rex Jonesy, for example. Well, the difference between Paleo Luna and Rex Jonesy is that Rex Jonesy does the exact same thing, but he does it for every 1 second, meaning every other second you're going to be doing bonus damage with your ranged weapon, as he's a ranged weapon hero. But with Paleo Luna, it is outright every single hit that you do, you will be doing 16.5% of your current health to your melee weapon damage, which can essentially be upwards of over 100,000 damage per hit on any weapon that you are using, which is absolutely insane. So the support team that we're rocking on this character is of course Prehistoric Isa. You can buy her from the event shop right now, and while your shield is depleted, seeing as we have no shield, it will increase our armor by 33, which is going to allow us to take more damage overall. Now currently we have Rex Jonesy in this slot right here, and he will increase our ranged weapon damage. Now we can get a little bit of use out of this if we decide to use the Corsair and the Jack's Revenge, but there is another dinosaur hero that will be coming out next week, and we can actually take a look at him in the collection book. I did the same thing for the Rex Jonesy review. If we go to the historic heroes, he's actually right here, known as Fossil Southie, and what he's going to allow you to do is regenerate energy for every second that your shield is depleted, which is actually really good, especially for a ninja. You'll be able to use your abilities. So, you know, if you guys are watching this video a little bit later down the line and you do not want to use a ranged weapon on this hero, then you can replace Rex Jonesy with Fossil Southie, so make sure you do keep that in mind. Now, aside from that, we have anatomy lessons from Whiteout Fiona. I do believe you're able to pick her up with a hero recruitment voucher if you have any of those left. She will increase your critical rating of your swords, axes, and scythes, and she's arguably the best melee ninja in the game. Essentially, whenever it comes to that kind of stuff, Paleo Luna, though, is definitely a really strong hero. I'm not exactly sure how the two really compare, but I do know that both of them are definitely top tier. Now, we also have Corrosive Strikes, which comes from Deadly Blade Crash, and I do believe she's a base game hero, which you can just get and recruit from the collection book. Essentially, your melee critical hits are going to apply a 30% snare and affliction, which deals 37% of damage dealt each second for 3 seconds. I absolutely love this hero right here. She does some insane damage as well. And lastly, we have a pretty interesting choice. We have Crossbones Barrett. Now, Crossbones Barrett is going to give us Going Coconuts. So we're going to have a 20% chance to find coconuts in containers, and it increases the damage by 16% while affected by coconuts. Essentially, you are able to eat a coconut on the spot after you search it and grab it from a container, and it is going to give you a huge chunk of health. Now, in my Rex Jonesy video, I decided to not use Crossbones Barrett and instead use Survivalist. Why did I do that? Well, essentially, I did that for the fact that we only have 3 weapon slots. However, whenever you're using a character like this, you're really only going to have 1 main melee weapon. So your backpack will look a little something like this. You're either going to have one main assault rifle and then one main melee weapon, or for some reason you might have two melee weapons, maybe a spectral blade and another blade that you like, and then this third slot would be the coconuts. So the reason I'm not going with survivalist on this hero is because that you don't really need that last slot, but you can go survivalist if you want, but you will be very much near invincible if you do have a good stash of coconuts on you, and they're pretty easy to find. It's a 1/5 chance every time you search something. So that's kind of the lowdown of the hero build and, you know, how it works and why it's going to function. And we also have Adrenaline Rush, of course, to give us that extra health. Without our health, we are without our damage. Now I want to show you guys a few tests with some weapons, some very interesting weapons in this video. And this video is not going to be like any of my others. I'm not going to have like a gameplay overview at the end, but we're just going to be showcasing this off and testing it. Keep in mind that we are solo, so we are not going to be getting any kind of buff from our teammates. However, we are going to activate a health siphon to give us more health overall, allowing us to do more damage. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay. Alrighty boyos, so here we are at the gameplay portion of the video to showcase exactly how strong a power level 1 ruler sword will be against a power level 100 smasher right here. So we're going to go ahead and test this out and see exactly how strong this team perk is and see exactly how great Blast from the Past can be with pretty much any melee weapon. So he kind of damaged me a little bit there, so I'm going to eat this coconut right here and also gain some bonus damage, and we're just going to lay waste to the smasher right here. And as you guys can see, this is some insane damage. If I'm not mistaken, this should be about 17 hits in total to kill this smasher with a level 1 ruler sword. We can go and take a look at it. As you guys can see, it has no perks. It is power level 1, handmade. It is not even copper. This thing right here just killed a power level 100 smasher with just 17 hits, give or take. It's absolutely insane. Of course, it is just as effective against normal husks, husky husks, normal husk, husklings, everything like that. This weapon will do tons of damage. One really cool thing about this character and this whole test that we're doing right now is that I'm in a game by myself as well, so I'm not actually getting a buff whatsoever from my teammates. Of course, if I was, we would have upwards of over 1,000,000 health, allowing us to do even more damage. And one more thing is that I also activated that health pylon to give us a little bit of extra health, aka damage. So that is all the explanation having to do with that smasher kill. I want to go ahead and move on to more smasher kills now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to showcase a full potential smasher kill using a 130 Tree of Light in a power level 100 zone, and then I'm going to showcase a stop axe against a power level 140 smasher, and then I'm going to showcase a Tree of Light against a 140 smasher with the same build. If you guys are curious, this is the stop axe that we're going to be using with a maxed out attack speed, as attack speed is pretty good for this build, and the stop axe is the ultimate meme. So let's go and find another smasher. I'll be using this Tree of Light right here, and we'll see exactly how fast we can kill him. 17 hits with a power level 1 ruler sword, how many hits with a 130 quote-unquote god roll. Alrighty, so after a little bit of searching, I was able to find yet another smasher on the same map. So we're going to go ahead and knock out this Tree of Light test against the smasher. One thing I'm going to go ahead and do is get shot by these enemies over here. So I guess I can go ahead and take care of these guys really quick with this Tree of Light. As you guys can see, I am doing a ridiculous amount of damage with this Tree of Light. Really cannot wait to test it out on that smasher. Of course, I'm also going to eat my coconut to make sure I'm at full potential damage for this test, but we're going to go ahead and get rid of his little minions over here. Easy kills. Please don't fall off the edge. Easy kills all the way around. So I'm going to go ahead and get him down here at least, slow field them, and then throw on some coconuts and see exactly how much damage we can do. So I'm going to go and see if he'll rush here so there's no complications. Okay, there he goes. Jump over him really quick. Wait for him to stop right up here. So we're going to slow field him. We're going to eat this coconut and see exactly how fast we can kill him. So 6 hits. Just 6 hits, just like that. If we would have waited out our affliction ticks with corrosive strikes, we probably could have killed him in one phase of our swing. Just 4 swings. That's pretty ridiculous. I should have said one phase of our combo. If I were in a full team right now, getting my offense buffed by 3 other people with maxed offense, we would have been able to absolutely melt that smasher into the Shadow Realm. I mean, we practically already did, but that is absolutely ridiculous. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we are going to go to a power level 128, and I'm going to showcase the stop axe against a 140, which obviously will take a little bit longer, and then push this build to its limits and see what we can do with the Tree of Light against a power level 140. So I will see you guys then. Alrighty boyo, so here we are in a power level 128 zone, which of course has power level 140 husks, and we have this little smasher just chilling in his little house, of course, his little hut right here. You know, a lovely family, but we're gonna go ahead and put a stop to that. I'm really sorry about that. And we're gonna go ahead and see exactly how much damage we can do and how many hits it's really going to take. So of course this is a step up. We went from a power level 1 to a power level 25, so a definite upgrade in that department. And we also have attack speed, so we're going to wait for this man's to rush us really quick, and we're going to see exactly how fast, woo, ow, we're going to see how fast we can kill him. I also don't have coconuts on me. I should probably go grab coconuts. I'll be right back. Alright, I found a little bit of coconuts in his neighbor's house, so we have some coconuts right here. So I'm going to go and wait for him to rush at me to the outside area right here. So we're going to eat 2 of these really quick. Go ahead and do that. And we're going to get this show on the road. Slow field them, eat 1 more coconut for good measure, and see exactly how many hits. Oh my god! That is insane amounts of damage for a 140 enemy! That is absolutely ridiculous. I already lost count. I just saw the damage numbers, and I kind of lost my bearings. Oh my god! Bro. This is insane. This is insane. Oh my god. This weapon right here in a power level 1 ruler sword can just demolish in a level 140 smasher. That is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I don't know what I was really expecting. I was expecting it to do okay, but that is insane. You can only imagine the amount of damage you can do with a 130 Tree of Light with all maxed out rolls. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find another smasher, and I will let you guys know, and we will conduct a little bit more research and see exactly how fast we can kill him. We also found a little survivor up here. Alrighty boys, so here we are with a 140 smasher with this 130 Tree of Light, and we are going to conduct a scientific experiment to see exactly how long this man can withstand my damage. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that he rushes us right here. Of course, gonna let him, no, do not fall off the edge. Okay, we're gonna wait a second. We're gonna make him rush us this way. I don't trust accidentally staggering him off that edge, and, you know, that can kind of mess with our TTK a little bit, which stands for time to kill. But there we go. There is our smasher right there. Let us slow field, munch on a coconut, and see how much damage we can do. And as you guys can see, it actually looks quite similar, but we're also not hitting crits. Let's go and back up a little bit. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So we're getting a few crits here and there. Crit game is a little weak in this test in particular, but as you guys can see, a very, very quick time to kill right there with this 130 Tree of Light. And like I was talking about earlier, you can only imagine how fast you can kill these enemies if you were to have a full squad with you. Of course, I am limited with my, you know, lack of teammates. And actually, I just realized that I never got the health bonus. So we could have been doing even more damage on both of those tests, which is actually pretty ridiculous. I actually can't believe I forgot to grab this little health bonus right here, but that was not present in either of those tests, so we actually missed out on a lot of damage, but we still had some pretty good smasher kills, especially for a 140, you know, smasher in a 128 zone. So, you know, technically we had, like, you know, 2 disadvantages, no health bonus and no teammates with us, and we were still pulling some crazy damage numbers. So that's pretty great. I hope this video kind of showcased you guys the potential of this team perk, especially in the melee department. Of course, just yesterday we were testing it out with Rex Jonesy, showcasing exactly what it can do as far as ranged weapon damage is concerned. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay. We're doing a little less damage. We got a lot of people right here, so we can't really afford that. Let's go and throw on the Tree of Light really quick. Whenever you got multiple enemies and you're not just dealing with one in a slow field, it can get a little tricky, I guess. But we can go ahead and get rid of these enemies pretty quickly. Kind of take cover a little bit. We are a little squishy, of course. We don't have that extra health. And just kind of clear out these husks. But I hope that this video did give you guys a little bit of a showcase on exactly how great this team perk can be, especially with Paleo Luna. Seeing as a, you know, common ruler sword and a stop axe can absolutely slay anything in its path whenever you are a solo player with no teammates, it's pretty insane. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video, just a little bit of a fun one just to showcase the potential, and nothing really too in-depth, just to kind of showcase a few time to kills. And I hope that you guys did enjoy the build, and I do want to hear in the comments down below if you guys do like this build or if there was any changes that you guys might make to it. I personally found that this one is the perfect one for me, and I feel like it works best with this entire loadout. But guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I personally love this team perk, and I'm probably going to be using it a lot, especially, you know, on the Twitch streams and stuff whenever I'm not playing as Ice Queen or, you know, playing as, well, essentially any other soldier and stuff I want to play as. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you did like it, dislike if you did not, subscribe if you're new around here. I do post videos all the time. This Mimic completely like blindsided me a little bit. I post videos like this all the time, so subscribe if you are new. And if you guys made it to the end of the video, I definitely appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.